Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Christine and today we will be discussing peer observation. By the end of this video, you should be able to explain what peer observation is, describe peer observation structure, and debunk some of the myths around peer observation. Our driving questions for this presentation will be: what is peer observation? Why is it important? How is it done? First of all, peer observation is when a facilitator observes another facilitator in order to develop their classroom practice. When a teacher observes another teacher with the sole purpose of improving instruction, we call it peer observation. The other important question we need to answer is, who is a peer? A peer can be any colleague willing to support you. What is peer observation not? It is not something you need to do for formality simply because it is done at Davis College. Peer observation is not about passing judgments on teacher effectiveness based on an individual opinion. It is definitely not about performance management and review. It is more about development and improvement. So then, why is peer observation important? Research demonstrates the effectiveness of peer observation as a tool for enhancing teaching and improving student outcomes and experiences. To be more specific, peer observation helps facilitators to provide high-quality educational experience for their students. It prompts facilitators to reflect on the effectiveness of their own teaching and identify their development needs. It fosters discussion and dissemination of best practice. It increases facilitators' awareness of the whole student experience, since there will be another set of eyes in your class during a session. It also helps facilitators to identify any weaknesses and put in place action plans to remedy them. Now that we have seen what peer observation is and learned about its significance in improving instruction, let us look at how it is implemented. The first step of peer observation is the reflection step. Here, the facilitator reflects on the focus area for growth and chooses who will observe them. In the second stage, the facilitator meets with the observer to discuss the area of focus. This is optional. You can just send information about your focus area to the observer. The third stage is the actual classroom peer observation. After the peer observation, we hold the post-observation meeting to provide constructive feedback. And when this is done, we get back to stage one, reflection and implementation. The facilitator now reflects on what they have learned and what they plan to implement. The observer also reflects on the lessons they have learned from the observed lesson and what they would like to pick from there to implement in their own sessions. Here are some of the areas you may choose to focus on: peer and group work, teachers' action zone, time management, effective questioning, student performance of tasks, demonstration of learning, and any other area that you feel you need to grow in. Here are some of the myths around peer observation. Number one, people believe that you can only observe the person who observed you. That is not true. You can observe anyone. Number two, you should only give positive feedback. That would not lead to development. You need to give constructive feedback, beginning from the general to the specific, to allow people to reflect on their own lessons. Number three, peers who observe each other must want to develop the same part of their teaching practice. That is not true. You can have different focus areas. Number four, I have to agree with the feedback from my peer. That is also not true. You do not have to agree with the feedback from your peer, but we recommend that you exercise respect and you stay as objective as possible. Number five, peer observation feedback is used for your performance review. No. Peer observation is mainly meant for facilitators to improve their instructional practice, not for performance review. Now it's your turn. Help me answer these questions. What is peer observation? Why is it important? How is it done? Please think about this as you plan your peer observation between weeks 5 and 8. Thank you so much for watching this video.